the ReactJS journey, and hope you enjoyed the JavaScript which Hari have done in the previous class. Hope I'm live. Let me check whether I'm live or not. Okay, let me check. Hello, on, hello on. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Our main platform is YouTube. Okay, so let me share my screen. Screen. Okay, one sec. One sec. Let me. I think I just changed my system, and this is like why it is showing. Hello, 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 hello. One sec, one sec. Let me. It is not showing me the second one. Okay. One sec. Oh, this is sharing like this. Okay. It's bad. Okay, no problem. It is sharing this one. Okay, we'll do it here. No problem. Okay, so that is there, and hope you all are able to see my screen perfectly. Let me also see on the YouTube. I'm using a new setup today, so Windows setup because our other Mac is now used by our other teacher, Awesome. So I'm using this. Okay, so that is there. Okay, so yeah, React, and I'm on a Windows after a long time. Okay, so I have a Windows PC also. So some of you might be thinking that I don't have Windows. Okay, so that is there, and as I've told, let's get started. And React, you should at least know these terminals and all these things. By the time we are starting with React, you should know this terminal. And yeah, those are new here. Your certificate attendance link will be given every day towards the end. So it's a 4-day class: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, and attendance will be given every day towards the end. You need to fill all for attendance to get this ReactJS certificate. And ReactJS is the highest demand thing. Okay, so this certificate is of a lot of values because you will get a job. ReactJS is the thing which will give you a job, not a HTML, CSS, JavaScript. They are the basics. That is something which you require. ReactJS is the main thing which will give you a job. Every web app is made in ReactJS. I'm not going to discuss much into it. So for ReactJS, you need to have access to. Maybe I will use. It's better to use our. Okay. So even Chrome is nowadays this Edge is also very good in your Windows. Edge is also very good. So you need to have this thing Node.js installed on your system. So that is the only requirement for React.js. Okay, what it is showing. Okay, okay. So Node.js should be installed on your system for React.js because it's at the end of the day it's a Node.js package. Okay, so that is should be installed. If you're not installed it, please install it like this. And I have one video on my channel part of Windows also only how to install it. Okay, so that is there. That is the requirement. And then what we do generally there is a as I'm not going to take a lot through the theoretical thing. Okay, theoretical part I'm not going to take much. I know why you are here. You all know. Okay, so create React tag. So this is the thing which is okay. This Bing thing is like weird. Okay, one sec. Let me open Google. Even create React app has been shown like something else. So nobody knows how to use Bing. Right. Create React app. See this link. Actually, I wanted this link. Okay, not this link. So React is completely open source, completely open source. The whole code of React is there. But Facebook is the team which mainly builds React.js, and this person he's known as a god in React.js. This person name is Dan Abramov, and he works at Facebook. But he's the creator of React.js. He single-handedly created React.js. After that, now there is a very big team there in Facebook who is working on this thing, and so you have the one of the top company on the world behind React.js. So React.js is not going anywhere, and it is way ahead of Angular in competition and everything. And I teach a lot of corporate, so React.js is the first demand, and Angular is the second one. Okay, but Angular also is required, but not that. If you know React, it is more than enough because startup doesn't touch Angular. Okay, so how to create a React.js app? So at the end of the browser only understand HTML. Okay, let me talk later on. Let me do this thing. This is a new kind of npx command, and we are going to learn first class-based React and then hook-based. Okay, so that is there, and I have to come to terminal. So you should be on a terminal. I am using in a Windows. There is a Git Bash. I love Git Bash, so I'm using that. I don't like the normal command line which you all might be using like this. I don't like it. Okay, Git Bash is something because it's a bit Linux like and all. I generally use a Mac, so I'm used to this thing. Okay, so this thing is there, and px create React app, my app. This is a command which you have to give. So what is this my app? My app can be anything. It's a 4-day workshop. It's a 4-day. It's a 4-day, 1 hour each day. 4-day, 1 hour each day. Okay, so that is like this. Okay, so this npx create React app, it will keep on running because I'm streaming right now, and so it is going like this. So it is there. Okay, it's npx create React my app, and as I've told, we are going to learn class based. So a lot of people will ask me why class based, why not your hook based. Okay, so I recently talked with I take a lot of corporate batches also, so they were also telling me that okay, the new projects are starting in hook based, but we have some old projects, they are still in class based. So that's the reason you need class based. Hook based came in around 2020 mid. 2020 is not that like it is like in development term, it is not that much. Okay, so you have to learn class based first. Actually, React, what happens, class based was very important earlier because the main concept of Reacts were earlier in class based, but right now what happened, React is moving slowly towards the hook based. Okay, so still class based is there, everything is there working fine. So but you have to learn class based, and I teach in a way like that. I teach in all big corporates. Okay, so it is like that. I know how to teach it. So the thing is that if you learn class based, there is something known as life cycle metrics. Okay, so those things you have to learn through class based, then we are going to learn the hook. Hook is very easy. Hook is very easy. So I think 3 days class based will go, and 1 day only hook will go. Hook is very small, or I will try to do it a bit quicker this time because okay, so that is there. And I'm, let me see whether I am live on LinkedIn also. I'm live on LinkedIn also, but please, if you are watching it on LinkedIn, you can come and watch it on YouTube because YouTube is my main platform. And sometimes I give something on chat, it doesn't goes to LinkedIn. Okay, so let me 1 sec. I will start. Let me, okay, happy hacking is coming over, and what is coming over? I don't want to change. Okay, so this is the main thing which you should get: CD, my app, and happy hacking thing. This is the main thing. I'm getting this thing. It's okay. So this is something which you should get. A lot of you will get error in this thing because a lot of people ping us after this that they're getting error. And if you're from our WhatsApp group, you can always ping and ask. Okay, so 1 sec. Anyways, I'm not liking this. I'll do it in Chrome only. I like Chrome much better. Okay. So once you get this thing, I will just cd to it, cd, and my app. So this much command line you should know. My app, and then open it with VS Code because VS Code is installed on a path. What is the path and all? You should know that also. So it is installed on my path, and so I will start it. So the VS Code will start with this project. Okay, start with this project. Let me make it full string. And as they're telling, we are going to do a npm. Let's start. npm start. We are going to do set. So where does it starts? It starts in localhost 3000. Okay. Localhost 3000. Okay, so that is there. Okay, so if you get this thing, means everything is working quite fine. Okay. Uh, so that is there. Let's get started now. Now this have got started. Okay. Okay, I don't want to update it right now. I'm in a bit of things, so why should I update it? So this is ReactJS. So you might be seeing a lot of files are there, and one thing to tell is that the browser only understands HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That's why this many files are there, and there is a way in which ReactJS actually starts, and that is something which is very much required. So we'll first go through the all the structure here, why this structure is there, and like this. Okay. So this is there, and the README, we know what is a README. What is a package.json? Package.json is a file in which you will have all the and one sec, if you are quality, the quality, if you're getting some quality issue, please make it to 720 because we are broadcasting at 720. Okay, so that is there. So yeah, so this package of JSON file contains all the libraries which are there. So nowadays all the enterprise software are made on completely open source. Even React is open source. So this is a version number 18.2. This is a very important number. Okay, because there is a version number known as 16.8, okay, which happens in your mid of 2020. I don't know exactly date, mid of 2020 it happened, and it changed React completely, changed the direction of React completely. React was earlier class based, completely class based, but it started to happen like a everything started going to the functional component, and hooks were introduced at this time. So that is very important. So that is there. Now let us go and understand the complete thing. So yeah, you see there is an index.html file. Is there just like a HTML file? There is index.html file, is there? And there is a lot of junk here. Let me move some of the junk. It doesn't matter. It's a comment. So we all know that comments are like this. So I will remove some of the comments. Okay, I will make this file much more readable. So I'm removing the comments. Just removing the comments. HTML comments are like this. At least HTML is JavaScript, and yes, this is very much required to start with React. So in this index.html, you'll find this title is React app is there. Maybe I will write React learning. Okay, and React comes with when you run this thing and npm start. What it does, it comes with hot reload. You don't have to install anything like live server or something. Like I'll save it and see what will happen. React learning. This is coming as React learning. So it was there. So it is a title. But where is the body and all coming from here? Where is this nice looking thing like revolving atom? This is the React sign. Revolving atom is the React sign. Where is it coming from? So if you look here in the body part, we have this div with ID of root. Okay, div with ID of root is there. Okay, div with ID of root is there. Then what? So how does React start? So if you go to the src and if you go to the index.js, this is the starting file. Okay, index.js is the starting file. And there is a lot of junk here, and some of the junk which I don't like is like I will remove the junk. Okay. Is this React strict mode? There is no strict mode like Angular or okay. You can remove this. Actually, it gives us double console. I don't like that because you can do it and no issues with it. Okay, so the main thing is that see this again you don't have to understand much of this fact, but I'm talking about the internal working of React. So how the app actually starts. Okay, so const root is a React download create root. Okay, some JavaScript type of language is there. React download create root. Document dot get element by ID root. So those who know a bit of JavaScript like DOM, especially DOM, get element by ID, what is there? What is get element by ID? Get element by ID is the get element by ID and root. So if you get this root, so what React actually does, I'm creating a root variable. React download create root. This root variable will get this thing and root dot render. It means that get this ID and render something known as an app in it. But this app is actually a component. App is actually a component. So this component, if I open this component, this is actually the starting point of it. You don't have to know much about the index.html index.js, but I was telling the internal working of that. Okay. And one more thing I will tell, attendance voice is not clear. One sec. Today I have a different setting. Okay, voice is not clear. Is voice clear now? Because I have a good microphone. Okay, I have a good microphone. Okay, but yeah, we are having. So I have a good microphone, but let me talk to it. Talk inside it. Okay, is my voice clear right now? Because my stand is now. Or today I'm streaming it from a different room. because all the rooms are busy with people live streaming. Okay, so is it clear right now? Is it clear? I think I will speak in the microphone right now. Okay, so I just saw this thing. Okay, I don't know why it is not showing this. One sec. One sec. Let me. Am I streaming from a different place? So maybe it is not coming because of that. One sec. Maybe I have to go a bit down to the microphone. Then it will be okay. Hope it is okay now. Hope it is okay. I have to bend it down a bit. Okay. Hope it is okay now. Hope it is okay now. Okay. Hope it is okay now. So that is there. And no, it's not. We have just started. Okay. So that is there. And now what? Now the thing is that this is the starting point. Okay. This app.js, this is the starting point of ReactJS. So all the things which are there here, all these things which are here, you are actually seeing from here. If you look closely, this logo is coming from there. This app opener, these things are coming from there. So all these things are coming from there. But what kind of file it is? Like, this is a JavaScript file, but why I am having this HTML in it? I'm having this HTML in it because ReactJS is a bit of, maybe you can think it is a bit of a weird, but very good thing. In ReactJS, what happened? The JavaScript and HTML files are one, and they form a different language known as JSX. This is known as JSX. JavaScript is XML. It is more of HTML, less of JavaScript. I feel like that. Okay, so that is there because see, you're writing like Java HTML in it, and actually this kind of programming is 100 times simpler than DOM programming. Those who know DOM programming, they can understand the pain of a DOM programming. There are way too many things there. Create element, get element by ID, all those things. Because all of my students, I've taught a lot of students. All of my students who are like not from an IT background, when I teach them JavaScript, they're like confused and all those things. But the moment I teach them React, they are very much happy. Okay, it is very easy. Okay, so that is like that. This is much more easier, which you'll soon see. So it's a combination of JavaScript and HTML, JavaScript and HTML. But the thing is that here, like this, some differences are there. So like this class name is there, and all these things. Some very small differences are there, and if I inspect it like I can inspect it like any other thing, inspect it, and why it's showing like this. Okay, so you see this. And it was everything is showing is the div of id of root, which I was telling earlier, and this header and all these things are there. It is like a class is there, but there is something as class name here, and whenever you see this curly bracket, they are like variables. So class name is there. Why class name is there? Class name, because in React, class in JavaScript file, not in React, JavaScript file, this is a JS file. In JavaScript file, class is a keyword, so that's why they recommend to change something. So the class name is there, but when it get compiled and all those things, it gets changed to class. And there are some heavy stuff behind the scene known as Babel and all those. So some theoretical stuff is there. If you want to learn, you can learn about the Babel is there, and there is something more Webpack, Babel and Webpack, which changes all this because the browser only understand HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, not ReactJS, not Angular. But bigger apps can be made with ReactJS and Angular only. So it is very difficult to make bigger apps with JavaScript. Okay, so that is a voice again problem. Okay, so let me change my microphone one sec from here. Okay, I have changed it to my camera. I've changed it to my camera mic. Hope it is okay now. Okay, so I have changed it to my camera. Hope it is okay. So is it still an issue? I've changed it to my camera. Is it okay right now? Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I've changed it to my camera right now. My camera also have a mic, so I've changed it to my camera. Okay, so maybe from tomorrow I will do it with camera mic only, because I'm sitting in a different room because we have three streamings going right now in this house. Three live streamings. Okay, so that is there. Two of our other teachers are taking more streamings, so complete streaming house.
Okay, so that is there, and this is how it starts. Okay, so now this header I will change. So this is how you start with it. Okay, so this all these things you can delete, and all this if I delete it, everything is like so we'll start from here only. So everything is like very much, what do you say? I will save it. See, you'll see what will happen now. I will save it. Whole page will get blank because I have removed everything. So this hot reloading is there. You don't have to install anything like live server or anything else you have to install. Okay, so now we will start with the main thing in React.js, which is known as, okay, I will close this two thing. And this thing is known as what? This thing is known as components. React is a component. Everything is a component. That's why I was leading a team of 10 front-end developers because everybody was working in different components. So those who know, my last job was as an architect, and I was leading a 10 front-end developers. Okay. So everybody is working on different components, different components, different files. So bigger projects work like that. That's why React is work everywhere. Okay. That is the again voice of a problem. Okay, it should not be a problem right now because I've changed it. Okay. So I will try some other thing tomorrow maybe. Okay, so that this thing you have to bear. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Actually, I'm not seeing it on a. Let's bear with me today and let's see what is there. Let me do a much more better. I have my stand right now not with me. Okay, so that is there. So what? So yeah. So components. React is all about components. So let us create the components right now. So first we are going to understand like there are two kind of component. One is the functional component, one is class-based component. Okay. So class earlier the functional components, the thing was that functional components uh, we're not having the state and the lifecycle method, which you're going to see later on, the state and the lifecycle method. Let us first create a functional component. Actually, this is also a functional component because the function is there. This is also a functional component. Okay, so that is there. And let us create a first component. And for that, generally in React, what will happen? We will go here in the src folder and we'll create a components folder. Components folder. Okay, so one is okay now, components folder. And I will create a read.js file. Read.js file. And here, first thing is that I will do a, okay, nowadays import React from React not required. Okay, there is something known as import React from React. Earlier it was mandatory to do this. Nowadays it is not mandatory to do this. I'll remove it. If it is not mandatory, let me remove it. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do export const read equal to like this, and so I'm using a function of arrow based function component because I love arrow based functional component, and they have a lot of good thing in this arrow based functional component. Okay, so they are there like this, and so here return I'll do, then uh, I'll do, and hello world I'll do. Okay, hello world I'll do. So export is there, and it's a normal function which is having a return statement. Nothing special is there. So how we use it? Okay, and actually I want to tell one thing. There are two kind of exports and imports in React.js. So this is known as a named export. Named export. Okay, named export. So I will come here and I will have this React component file like this. Well, greet greet, and it is showing me this VS code is a very nice thing. It is showing me. So greet it is showing, so it will import it. Okay. And React components most of the time you should close it like this. Okay, you should close it like this. I'm closing it like self-closing, like in HTML also there is self-closing. So this self-closing is there. Okay, so that is it. And now I will now one second. And now save it. See now what will happen if I go back here. Hello world is mentioned. Okay, so world should be like WORLD. Okay, O should not be capital. So hello world is been shown like this. Okay, so that is there. Hello world is been shown like this. Okay, so this is how React works. Actually, all the companies are going to have like this, but this is known as a, so I cannot fix much as I have told. Okay, maybe you should wait for another 5 minutes. One of our streaming is getting over, so maybe it will get fixed. Okay, so that is there. So live streaming always have some problems. Okay, so let me again change back to something else. It is okay right now. So I've changed back again. So hope it is fixed right now. Okay, so now, okay, so hope it is okay now. Hope it is okay now. So now what? So this is known as a default export. Okay, this is known as a default export, and this is known as a default import. So why it is known as a default import? See, you see this curly brackets are there, and this is not the way in which we generally use. Okay, we use oh, I had told it wrong. This is known as a named export and a named import. Named export and a named import. We generally use default export and a default import. So what's the benefit of it? And you're going to use it only maybe 5% of the time. Right? You're going to use only 5% of the time because and you don't use it in something known as utility functions. You're going to create a utility function which will have a lot of code. Uh, then you're going to use this. Okay? Then you're going to use this thing like what utility function? Like suppose I have another export here. Export and this I will name it as React Read. React Read. Hello React. Hello React. I will say. Now what I want to do, I want to use this. So I'll do a React Read. So React Read is there, and then I'll show it. See how it is imported. See there is a comma. So if there are thousands of others are also there, it will be shown. Okay, so I do a React Read. Okay, so that is there, and okay.
Hope it is okay now. So I'm keep on changing my microphones. Okay, so that is there. Okay, so if you're finding too much voice problem, you can actually, this class is repeated every month, so you can watch the recording of the earlier months also. So it is like it is not like something new we change think, but yeah, the audience keep on changing, audience are new, so it is like that. Okay, so okay, now that's good. Okay, so now, okay, so this React Grid is there. I've saved it. See now what will happen. React Grid. Okay, so hello React is also coming. So this is like this. This is known as a named export. Named. So I can have a lot of things here. So this is known as named export. But we generally don't use like this. We generally use in a way which is known as a default export. And for that, I will create a new file or new component. It is known as a component in React. You can create a lot of component. Okay. So greeting dot js I'll do, and here, okay, so one more thing here, one more thing is there, like I in HTML also we've seen how to like have a skeleton, like skeleton we all know, like if you do like this and do this skeleton of a HTML will be done. Okay, but in React also we have some shortcuts, but the problem is that that shortcut need a extension to be installed, and that extension is known as this one. Okay, so you install this extension. It's a very good extension. You have to install it, and then there are some shortcuts. And if you are working in React for a long time, that 3-4 shortcuts are only there. You will understand it. Like it is not that much big. So for functional component, the shortcut is known as RAFCE. If I write this and then press the tab, it will give me the complete structure. The complete structure is like this. Cons greeting is there. So this is the complete structure. So that this is like this. Okay. So now, and this is known as a default export. See, and the thing with default export is that we can only export it once. We can only export it once, not more than once. Okay, we can export it only once. Okay, so because the default, and it should be generally the name is like same. Okay, so here I'll have h1 greeting from React. I'll do, and I will save it. and then I'll come here, and I will come here and do a greeting. I'll do a greeting. I'll do, and then I'll save it. I think I will do it like this. Okay. So now I'll save. See, the another thing is that how the import is done. There is no curly bracket. It means that I can only import it also only once. Okay. Here I can import multiple components. Okay, like the multiple things I can import. But here I can import it only one greeting. But you'll see that it is not like different. It is like same only greeting from React. So this is how the functional components are there. Okay. Function components are there, but React earlier when it started, the class-based components were the main thing. Class-based components were the main thing. So let's do some class-based. Okay. So class-based, let's create a new component known as a welcome.js. And again, I'm not going to write the complete structure. There's a shortcut for this, which is known as RCE. And then I'll press a tab. Everything is okay here. Only this export, it is coming 2 times. I should come 1 time. Okay, so this is the class base. It is a bit different than a normal. Let me close this and go. As I told, we don't use it that much. If you see here, this is a functional, and this is a class. There's a lot of difference there. First thing is that I'm importing like a React slash component. There is no component here. So what is this component? So component is the thing where there is a magic in the class-based component earlier. Because of this component only, the class-based component were having some special features known as the state and like second methods. Here they were earlier known as dumb component, so this functional component. And in class-based, the other thing is that there is a render. Render is there. Okay, there is a render is there. Okay, so why is again breaking? I cannot do anything else. Okay, so I've tried a lot of things, but I cannot do anything more like this. Okay, so if you want, you can watch the earlier recordings and all. So I have tried a lot of things, but this is like beyond like what is there. I got to do a lot of things right now, and because there are a lot of streamings are going on right now, and like I think my network is not able to take all this. So sorry for that. You can watch the other recordings. Okay, so that is there. So let me continue. If your voice is breaking, let's just see the code. Okay, so that is there, and what I'm telling, like if you see, you go to our YouTube channel and all. So there is the YouTube channel, the web dev videos. We have this ReactJS library. See, this ReactJS was done earlier also, so you can watch this first day recordings, and it is like good. It is not breaking and all, because today we have some more things. Because thank you. Yeah, voice is breaking, I know, but I cannot do much because we are facing some issues. Okay, facing some issues, and okay, no problem. Facing some issues, and but I'm not seeing the voice is breaking. I'm seeing it on LinkedIn. Okay, so it is not breaking. Okay, so someone is checking and telling it is breaking, but I'm not seeing it breaking much. Okay, so that is there, and okay, so this is the class-based component. This is the class-based component, and in this class-based component, since render is there, and this return. Okay, so this return is there. So render is something which is very very important in a class-based component. This render is very very important. So I will save it, and but and we have something known as constructor also. But right now I'm not going to tell constructor. We're going to see later on. Constructor is there. It's an ES6 class. It's an ES6 class, and use heavily in Angular also. So this ES6 class have constructor also. Okay, so that is it. So now we'll come here and do the welcome like this. Save it. Welcome, and I'll go back. Welcome. I didn't change anything. Okay, so my bad. H1 I'll do. Welcome to React. Save it, and it's showing me this. Okay, so all these things, the components are there. So now all these components are there. Now we are going to look into one very important topic, like props. Props in React we are going to look, and one sec. Props in React we're going to look. And we're going to stop in props, I think. Okay, so after props we're going to start, and maybe destructuring also we're going to see. So I'm going given attendance is here, and let me give it on LinkedIn also. LinkedIn. So please fill the day one attendance. There's something which are mandatory. Please fill the day one attendance. Fine. Please fill the day one attendance. There's something which are mandatory. Day one attendance. Okay. So this is the day one attendance. Please fill it. Okay. So now we are going to look into props. Okay, so props are the first major concept in ReactJS. So we're going to look into that, and I'm going to comment these two out. So how do comment in React? So if I come here and do a control backslash like this, okay, and it will comment it out. So the comment is, see this inside the JSX, the comment is like this, okay, and outside it, I will do it like this. First, we're going to see props in a functional component. Okay, then we go to see it in a class-based component, and one more thing which I'm going to have is like a break row here. Break row or break row is not good. I will have a horizontal rule. Horizontal rule. So props, what happens is props. Props means how we pass data from the parent component to the child component. That is the props. Okay. Parent component. It's a very important concept in every programming, means in Angular and all also. Okay. How to pass data. So I will go here and the greetings. So I will pass our name equal to Java script. Name equal to Java script pass, and then I'll do this, and I'll name this as Golang, and I'll name this as shift. I'll name this as shift. I will save it. So if I go here, see, nothing will happen like anything set like this. I will go to an inspect and go to console. Okay, so it is not showing anything here. Okay, because I'm not done any console also. Okay, so that is there. So in the greetings I'll go, and in this greetings. Okay, okay. So when I pass the props, what happens here? So this props, I have written this props here. So it comes as the props. So what is this props? Okay, when I pass something, it comes magically as something as a props. Okay, so I will write something like this. Maybe I'll pass just so I can remove this in props, and then I will do a console log of props. Console log of props. Console log of props I do. Okay, console log of props I will do, and then let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me see console log of props, and then I will go here, and then I will go to the console. One sec, I will refresh it. I'll refresh it. So yeah, so this see, the name is coming like this. So what is this props? So this props is something like when I pass something, as a app.js, I pass something as the name, like JavaScript name as Golang or name as shift, whatever I pass. Okay, so what will happen here if I'm doing a console.log props? So if I see here, see what will come. If I see here, so it will come as a name JavaScript. So it is come as an object. I am not given it as an object, but it will come as object. So I have not given it as an object, but it is coming as an object. So that is the main thing. It is coming as an object. Okay. So now what I want to show this thing. So how I'm going to show this thing? So I'm going to go to this greeting, and then this. So since it's an object, so I do props dot name, props dot name, I do and save it. Props dot name, and I will save it. See now what will happen. Greetings JavaScript, greetings Golang, greetings shift. So it is coming like this. Okay, greetings, all these things, it is coming. So that is okay. But there's one more thing here. So if I come here and maybe I will write something like this greeting. If I write it completely and then I'll write a backend language, right? Backend language, and I will write it like this. Okay. So now you're going to see one thing here, and that is something known as children is coming. Something known as children is coming. So what is this children? What is this children actually? So this children is like when we pass something in between the clause. This is a way in which we are going to pass only 5 to 10% of the time. Okay? 5 to 10% of the time we will pass it. So this backend language like this is reading the if I going to open it, and said React is not necessary to do it like this. Okay, even if I do it like this, like greeting like this, it will not throw me error. But we generally don't do it like this. Okay, we generally don't do it like this. We generally do it like what is this coming like this? Okay, so let me go here and like save it like this, and it will be like this. Okay, so too many console logs are there. Also backend language, it will show like a children. Okay, so children. So now it is children. So by default it is come as a children. So we'll go here and I will write a p props dot children. Props dot children I do. But it is throwing me some error. Props dot children I do, and it is throwing me some error. Why it is throwing me some error? It is telling me that adjacent JSX element must be wrapped in a enclosing tag. Did you want a JSX fragment? So it is asking us to ask whether we want a JSX fragment. Okay, so the JSX, it is asking us for a JSX fragment. What is this JSX fragment? By default, what happens in React that you should have everything wrapped in it with a div or something. Okay, it cannot happen like it is a company starting with H1 ending with a P. It cannot happen like this. Okay. So what will be there if I come here and wrap it with a div, wrap it with a div, everything wrap it with a div, this error will go away. This error will go away. This error will go away. See, the error has gone away. But here there is a problem here. Okay, there is a problem here, and that problem is like if I inspect here and if I go here and see this div, extra div is been added everywhere. Extra div is been added, which is not a good thing. Extra div is been added everywhere, which is again not a good thing, because it creates some problem in the styling. So that's why React recommend to add something known as a fragment. So fragment is like an empty thing. It actually, even if I give a span here, it will have an issue. But if I give a div here, there is no issue. See why there is no issue? I'm opening this inspecting here. H1P is coming. Okay, so there will be no issue here. So that is there. And then we're done with the greetings. Now we are going to do the last topic of the day, which is like the props in a class-based component. So how we are going to do the props in a class-based component? Again, let us do this welcome 2-3 times. Okay, like this. I will do, maybe I will do the same thing here. Like name is JavaScript. Name is Golang, and name is shift. You can use some other languages also. Like it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll write it as a React native, and maybe I'll write it as React this Golang. Okay, Golang I will write as backend language I'll write, backend language I'll write, and now how we will get it here. Okay, so if I come back here, so it is like welcome to React and all it is. Okay. So here there is no like I cannot have something like a props here. I cannot have something like a props here. So how do I get it here? I get it with something known as a this dot props. Okay. This dot props I get it. Okay. That's the this is a bit complicated in JavaScript, and we are going to learn more about it later on. I think we have already learned in the JavaScript part about this. Okay. So this welcome. I will do this dot props dot name, and this is like this dot props dot children. This dot props dot children I will do, and this dot props dot name, and this dot props dot children I will do. Okay, see it is coming like this. So welcome React, welcome Golang, backend language. In the Golang, it is coming the backend language is there, and welcome React Native, it is coming like this. Okay, welcome React Native is coming like this, and we are done. Okay, so one more thing I want to tell here is like there is something known as destructuring. Okay, so if I'm doing this thing, that is the destructuring also. So in destructuring, what happens? Like it's an object destructuring is there. So there are two ways to do destructuring here. So let me remove this thing. Sometimes props is too much. Okay, so the way to do destructuring is here. If I come here and like this, I do, and here I will do a name, comma, children. Name, comma, children. I do. So what's the benefit of it? So I can get rid of this props dot name and props dot children. I can get rid of this thing. I will come back here and see there is really no issue here. It will be like this. Okay, no issue. And there is another way to do destructuring in a functional component. I will have the props here, and I will do a proper destructuring like this, equal to props I'll do, and I will save it. See, there will be no issue here. If there is issue also, I will refresh it. There will be no issue, and this welcome. So here there is only one way to do destructuring, and that is the second way to do destructuring, which is like this const. I will go, and in this render I will go and there I will write this dot props. I'll write this dot props and this name and children, right, and save. So this saves a lot of things. This saves a lot of things. This name, and see, there's a lot of things that are being saved here. Okay, so that is like this. It's like destructuring. It is like destructuring, and we've done a lot today again. And sorry for the disturbances today. So all these things happens in the live streaming a lot. Okay, so thank you all for attending. Hope you have filled the attendance form, both people on the LinkedIn and both people on the YouTube and all. So they have filled the attendance form. Thank you all, and we are going to end here. Thank you, and maybe tomorrow we'll not have a lot of this kind of issues, because tomorrow I might have a proper setup. Today there was some urgent setup needed to be done. Thank you, and we'll meet tomorrow, and we're going to start with the state and all, and hopefully there will be no sound issue.